Alright, hello, Russian Batman, back with another video. Today, I haven't done a review in a while, so I got another review. Got a new background. You can see there's a hint of a window, so you can, look outside. But I'm not going to show you the outside, because, just, get wrecked. Well, what I am here to show you is the Back to the Future DeLorean. Just came back from the Lego store, just got this. Showed up when it opened, and they had like a few of these left, so I snagged one. If you don't know me, I'm a big Back to the Future fan. Had the original Lego Ideas one, and now I'm like, you know what? This one's even better. I have to snag it. So you can see the box here. Of course, they do the more modern kind of greebling design on the bottom, which I still enjoy a lot. See a side profile of the car with the Back to the Future logo. Sorry if there's any background noise during this video. You can see back view of the car. This is the Lego-ified car. Actually, I thought this was an image of the actual car, but you can see there, that's the Lego-ified one. And yeah, and you can see there, boom, the car display case with those two excellent figures, except probably will replace Marty's face with the original, because I don't like that he has cheekbones. He didn't have pronounced cheekbones. But you can see here all the other accessories it comes with: the hoverboard, the trash that goes in this thing, and yeah, this is the Back to the Future 2, and it shows you all three variants on the box. The first one with the hook, the second one with the little trash thing, and the third one with the makeshift thing on the front and the wheels. So sorry about that. Let me turn the light back on. You can't really notice it that much. And yeah, then side, nothing, just Back to the Future. Bottom of the box just has a whole lot of greebling and stuff. And you can see this is an 18+ set, and then this is set number 10300, which pretty cool with a good amount of pieces. Oh wow, that's 1,872. Is that pieces, or is that something? Is that the piece count? I don't know. Is that? Yeah, no, that's a good piece count. I think. I don't keep track of piece count. I don't even know why I looked at it, but yeah, I'm gonna build this thing, and then it will be built. Not recording the building because too lazy, but yeah, kaboom! Whoa, it's all built. Crazy. Whoa, I know. All right. So let's just get into the review. Before I show off the actual build, obviously got to do the figures. So here you go. These are the figures. Yeah, it comes with a little display plaque, which gives you the Time Machine by by Emmett Brown. And yeah, so let's just take a look. So we got Marty here. Really nice, obviously, side shoe printing. That is nice. It is a bit weird how it cuts off with both these figures. And that's really just kind of, the reason it does that is just like, Lego, if you look at any printed legs, there's no printing beneath that area, so it makes sense. A way they could have fixed this is by making it dual molded. So for example, if they dual molded this leg in gray, where the bottom half is gray, there still wouldn't be printing, but at least that blue section that's supposed to be shoe would be gray, the same as the shoe. Same with this, if they do molded it green. Oh, try to be sneaky. Hello. Try to, I see, trying to decipher who I am. Not gonna let you. You think I'm gonna do that with that big window piece? No, I have ways around that. You will not be finding out my secret identity. But you see here, really nice printing all around the board. This face print, like I said, I'm not super happy with. Wish they just used the original. It does have an alternate angrier expression on the back that looks very cool. And Doc Brown has these very nice silvery glasses with a shocked expression on the face. You can see how that looks with that. Now that we got the figures out of the way, let's show off the build and some things it comes with. Also, by the way, some accessories comes with. You got the hoverboard, which is in scale with the car and not the actual figures. And yeah, so those are the only really two separated accessories. There are some other ones that you put on the actual build. So speaking of the actual build, let's just show it off because this thing is really cool. First off, at the front, see here this nice, really nice shaping with the hood. A lot better, obviously, than the original minifigure scale version where it's actually sloped and whatnot. Also, interesting thing, it opens up, which is weird. If anyone's a car expert in the comments, tell me, are there actually cars that open the hood like this instead of like this? I mean, and also, are there actual hoods that store stuff in it? Because, I mean, I'm used to storage being in the trunk of the car and not the hood of the car. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, so maybe it was like this, but I honestly don't know. But like I said, you could store stuff in there. So what you're supposed to store is you got the little box of plutonium, I think it was. Those attached to some studs on there. And then this little hoverboard just goes right next to that. And that closes up and that fits in there nicely. And it's a nice, clean fit. See the front, you got the logo, the CMC, I think, or DMC. I honestly don't know. We're going along to the side. You got this pretty nice little rope that kind of goes all around, and it's pretty secure in there. It's not going to fall off. I was a bit worried about that. But onto the door. This nice door opens up. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay open, so like it easily closes. But you could get a good look at the interior from there. And as you can see, it's all really nice, mostly stickers, but some prints. You got this little, I think gear shift, no, not a gear shift, the, whatever that's called, I'm not a car expert. We got the seats that look pretty nice. Obviously, this isn't minifigure scale, but still really nice looking stuff. Let's take a look at the other side of the interior. We can see the steering wheel that actually spins, doesn't actually control the wheels. Which I've heard, haven't really gotten any of these other UCS cars, and I've heard, and I'm pretty sure these can actually turn the wheels. I might be wrong on that, but these wheels actually don't turn, unfortunately, and that is due to the plate feature. But also, you do get the flux capacitor. It is kind of a little bit difficult to show you from this angle, but flux capacitor is made with actual bricks, and you could push a button, and the back lights up. The actual flux capacitor, the little the Y shape doesn't actually light up, but the back of it does. See here, go around to the back. Like I said, really nice greebling and stuff, and you get that nice little license plate on there, and it's all really nice stuff. There's some awkward bits, like for example, I don't like the gap here. I guess there wasn't really a better way to do that, but see, there is a little bit of a gap, and it kind of doesn't continue the blue effect you got. It's black underneath, but with the pieces you couldn't really do that. Now, you know what? Let's just show some of the play features you got, because this actually does have some play features. If you go in the bottom, you can see here there's some transparent bricks you're supposed to put on, and if you switch this, hold up, you probably know what's going on. You probably know what's happening. And boom, the tires go like that, and thanks to these transparent bricks, it can actually stay up and it's not touching the ground, which is nice. And they also don't get in the way when it's actually driving as well. So you can keep those on there to get that kind of floating illusion, or you can get rid of them if you want. This is weird because this is one of the only instructions where I've seen they actually tell you to remove pieces. Like for example, down here with the lever, probably having that on the side wasn't a great idea, but they tell you to put these little yellow pieces here to block it, and I thought I was, and the play feature wouldn't work because of that, and I thought I was building wrong, but they tell you to remove that, and once you have it removed, the play feature actually works, which is a nice little thing. I'm breaking this. I probably shouldn't have lay it on the side. Okay, now everything's where did this piece come from? Let's do some inspection right here. So yeah, I might making it look like it falls apart all the time, but it really doesn't, just because I'm just doing some weird stuff. And yeah, so, and as you all know, this can transform from the versions from all three of the movies. So first off, to make it look more like the one from Back to the Future 1, you have this little hook that's the electricity thing, which is nice because the original idea set didn't have an equivalent. so you couldn't really make it, so you couldn't really get that look. I think it's nice because it just kind of makes it look a slightly more, not accurate, but it makes it more unique compared to the other 3 versions of the ship. So now I'll show you how to transform it into the other ones. Unfortunately, it's not super easy. I wish it was a bit easier to do this, but it is what it is, and you still get that effect. So going to the back here, first thing you want to do is obviously just remove this little hook. Okay, go to the back, and first off, you want to replace that license plate. That's what I'm going to do first, because that's kind of the hardest bit to do, because you can't really get in there with your nail. So you get this alternate license plate. So the way I like to do that is first just remove these little pipes off from the side. Then take these 2 pieces. They come right off like that. Just keep track of that. Put your finger here and here. This should pop off pretty easily. Once you get that off, it's fairly easy. This whole compartment comes off like so. Once you get that off, just a little bit of disassembly is required. Then, once you have that license plate by itself, you could push it from the back. That comes off like so. Replace it with the new license plate. Pop the, and I said just reassemble this little contraption right here, like so. Pop that back in. Then go in with this. Replace that like so, and then replace, sorry if there's any background noise, I'm getting stuff rolling away on me. Replace that. Oh shoot, come on, what did I break? Yeah, and then just replace these by popping those back in there and putting the pipes back connected onto here. Now onto getting the Mr. Flux on there. So you get the Mr. Flux, and it's the little other piece you're gonna have to put on. So first off, these pipes that go along here, so maybe I should give you a better view. So for disassembly, come on, all right, there you go, it's a little bit better. Okay, so first off, remove these 2 pipes, and you want to keep them for later. They will actually come a little bit useful. And those come off of that like so, these 2. Then get rid of this middle bit. This comes off, and you're gonna want to actually take it apart. So yeah, keep this together. You just want this brick. Take that brick, put it on there, just like so. Sorry if my camera's being a bit weird. So you see now it's 2 bricks instead of 1 brick. They don't give you an extra brick to use. Then you're gonna take this little assembly right here. Make sure this stay on. You just want, you don't want that. You want just this and this, okay? Then you're gonna wanna take this off. Take all of these little extra bits off. So you're just left with these 2 pieces. Okay, go to this and connect these at the end like so. Okay, so you got that. Then this should slide. Oh, also get rid of, you don't want this piece. You want to keep that if you want to transform it back. Now, once you get that in, this should connect like that, just in there. Then the Mr. Will go in the middle, like so. All right. Readjust the camera. So it should look like that. So you are kind of left with a lot of loose extra pieces, but you want, like I said, you want to kind of keep track of that if you ever want to transform it back, which is a little bit of a pain. And then you got the Back to the Future 2 look. If you want to complete it, just all you gotta do, flip. And it's the flying Back to the Future 2 look. And I think it looks pretty nice. Like I said, you got the license plate and all that. That one's probably the hardest just due to that little back compartment. Now, Back to the Future 3 is actually not that hard compared to the rest. Tires are a bit annoying to replace, but other than that, it is all good. First off, you're actually going to want to open this right here, and I'm just going to get rid of these little accessories so they don't get in the way. Now, these two side panels will come off like so. They'll come off actually pretty easily. Then, I want to take this off and take these bricks and flip them like so, so you got the studs on the side. Pretty easy. Put these back on, then put these side panels back on, like so, okay? All hunky-dory. So you got these studs on there. Then they give you this little build, but it's actually not complete yet. If you remember the pipes that went in the back earlier, you take one of these, not both of them, just one of them, and you put it on this stud here, like so. And then you flip this so it goes around and it clips into those two clips right there. So if I don't completely just break the build, this worked earlier, okay, like so. This actually might go, I think this goes around like so, yeah. So you got that. Now the build is complete. This hook, they gave you an extra hook so you don't actually have to take it off this, which I was a bit worried about, but yeah, then just attach it to the studs, and you have that little front compartment right there. You might need to go down or up a little bit, but there you go. Now onto the wheels. They unfortunately do not give you any extra tires, but they do give you these little wheel treads to use. And they are separate, and like I said, you don't have to exchange any other pieces except the tires. So the easiest way to do this, like I said, you just take all the tires out, and fortunately, because of those transparent pieces, it could stand up on its own without the wheels in place. So let me just get this out. All right, and then, like I said, to replace the tires, a little bit of a pain, but tires, you push it out, pops out, push the new one in, and it should go in. Like so. So you get those new wheels and you put them back in, just lift it up slightly and boom. And let me just complete that Back to the Future 3 look real quick. And you know how to do the rest. Just pop the other tires in. That's a bit repetitive. You don't need to see that. And there you go. That are all the tires back in. And you're just left with these tires. And these are all the extra pieces you're left from doing all the transforming. And you just kind of have to keep track of these if you ever want to put it back in its OG form. Now it's a little bit annoying, like I said, you get some loose bricks here, but it is what it is. I do wish it was a bit more streamlined. It was a little bit simpler, like there weren't as many loose pieces and more just kind of big pieces you put on and off. But you know, it works. Fortunately, you don't have to take apart or put back together more than this, but you know. And you can see the Back to the Future 3 look. It has the Mr. Fusion in the back, still has that, and still has this license plate. So if you are transforming it from Back to the Future 1 to Back to the Future 3, you do have to remember that compartment as well. It does look pretty nice with so these transparent pieces do tend to fall off a little bit if you're kind of messing with it a lot. But it has this really nice, like I said, front bit with all that greebling on there, and nice, really clever uses of this. Some pieces like this little cup piece. I think it's the wizard beer or whatever. I'm not a Harry Potter nerd, from whatever. And yeah, but no, you can see looks pretty nice with those wheels. It's funny, these little caps here, they aren't actually stud connections. I've never seen this, but you see here, they have these little studs, and it's kind of just a friction fit. You just kind of put it in there. Doesn't actually click. No click, but it stays in there pretty well unless you're actually trying to take it out, which is interesting. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. I don't know which one I'm going to keep it in the most. I might keep it in Back to the Future 2 because it has Mr. Fusion and, you know, doesn't have the greebling. Or maybe I'll just keep it in Back to the Future 1 because I like the look of that as well. And there you go. That's basically it. I'm a big fan of this set. And yeah, and the instructions, just to show you the manual, because with these bigger sets, the instruction manual are usually pretty cool. You usually kind of want to keep them, but you see there, you see a version of the poster from Back to the Future 1, and then you can see here a the California license plate. California, like I said, the U.S. state I am least familiar with. You see, has its own little license plate, and it's, like I said, it's accurate to the Lego one and not just the movie one, which I think is really cool. You could even see, like, if you look closely, the Lego labeling, and that's some really cool detail. And I just really like these shots, these recreations of the movie. Also, there's some random tidbits about the movie, and they're kind of like the what other set had this? I think there's some other sets that also have this. So you see in the front has designer info, but throughout, you see, and throughout just random pages will have random tidbits. Just kind of like the what's it called? Stranger Things set kind of had that. And yeah, there you go. That is the set all built up. So let me just display that. So yeah, unfortunately, you are left with, some extra pieces, to deal with if you want to transform it, but I still think it is pretty nice. So that's my review of the Back to the Future DeLorean. I don't think it's actually called the DeLorean. I don't know if Lego could actually legally use that name, DeLorean, because it's like an actual car brand. I don't. Does DeLorean still make cars today? I thought they were like a failed car company. I don't know, but it's just called the machine. Yeah, I thought it was called the Time Machine, but no, it's just called the Machine. So they can't actually use the name DeLorean. It doesn't seem like they can, or maybe they can. They just don't want to. But there is my not my. I didn't design this. Lego did. Yeah, if you liked the video, leave a like if you want to see more reviews. I might make. Yeah, listen, big sets like this give me excuses to make a video. So, and it's just really cool. I did get the Thor's hammer recently. Didn't review that for whatever reason. I don't know why. I guess there's not much to say. It's like a Thor's hammer. It's still really cool though. Yeah, like the video if you want. Go watch Back to the Future if you want. It's a very good trilogy. And more importantly, go watch the 2011 film Rango. It's very good. And just, have a nice day. All right, see ya. Ciao.